welcome to the episode of Ground Floor where we agree and disagree, still be family. That is the theme song. What up, though, for my second album, Jelly World. I'm on Don't Mute None's Facebook. I'm your host, JLE, all the stuff there. My co-host, Jerome, he ain't brother Ron today. He got the glasses.
Hey, what's up, good people? I got these glasses just in case I need it for later on, but right now, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today's show title, we talked about music, the GOATs. And I heard Jermaine Dupri say on Think Fat Joe and them show, shout out to all of them, who the greatest R&B group was. And they were saying Temptations. I'm like, Temptations one of the greats. But he said he would say New Edition because when they all broke off, they all went platinum. I'm like, you know what? I never thought about that. They are the only group that everybody left and were successful. Everybody left and sold a million records. That's what platinum means. Don't nobody know. What's your thoughts?
No, that's that's some good information, man. And when you think about New Edition, they've been around the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, 2010, the teens, and then now. So you look at that, man. These dudes pushing 5 decades, being relevant. So that's huge, bro. They started out as teens.
Then they did a residency in Vegas, and people was going.
Yeah,
I think was there now.
They definitely, should be in people's top 5 for groups for sure.
Yeah, and it's crazy because when you watch the movie they did about their life, it was Bobby Brown group. Yeah, I was like, oh, Bobby started this because he went to do a talent show, and they were like, man, you bring some more guys with you, you'll probably win. And that's when he was talking with him. Was it Mike he was talking to in that movie?
I think it was
because he's talking with one of them. Unless it was Mike, Ricky, one of them. And they were saying, well, me and my other friend got a group. Let me go get him. And then they started forming over time to where even when Mike used to be on stuff, Bobby wouldn't kick him out. And that's where that scene kind of meant more. You later find out Ralph didn't kick him out. Everybody else did. And Mike did. And kind of felt bad the way they showed the scene because, like, every time you messed up, he never kicked you out. But you are the one to be decided vote. Kick you out. That was interesting. And now they all starting their flower special, Bobby.
Yeah.
Because people forget Bobby Brown, late 80s, he had the Gumby haircut. He was number one.
Hey, Bobby had it on lock at back at that time. And I can see how he wanted to, do his own thing and test the waters and everything like that. And because I remember they used to play back in the days, the jukebox. They used to play that My Prerogative back to back.
Man, dude, that album sold like almost 10 million.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm like, oh, that's why he was that big. He sold New Edition a few times.
Yeah, Bobby was that dude back in the day.
And I recently saw he was on Sean Stockman, the Boys Man. He got a podcast. And they had, I remember the tour. I think they came here. It was him, New Edition, and I'll Be Sure. And it was New Edition. They were the headliner.
Oh, wow.
So Bobby took it as like, oh, y'all want to play. Okay. Because you have I'll Be Sure in the middle, I think, of them. I think Bobby was started, Albie, then New Edition. So Bobby would bring that heat. He'll sing all the songs from back in the day when he's part of them. He know all the routines. So he liked the stage up. Albie come out, do his, and then when New Edition come, it's like, well, we already seen y'all performance. I'm like, damn. So Albie Sure got moved to the front. And then they put Bobby second, but he still kept having that heat to where it became his tour. And he had to go get some other people because they wound up leaving it because I believe you like, hey, Oh, okay. Y'all want to put me 1st?
Say, I'm gonna show y'all up.
I'm gonna murder this concert where they ain't gonna want to think about y'all. I'm like, that's competitive. I ain't know that story. That was pretty cool. So, who would be your GOAT R&B group?
Oh man. I'm gonna put it like this because we came up with the new edition thing as well. So I'm gonna have to say we just gonna put them on the Mount Rushmore. We're gonna cancel them
Okay.
out. We're gonna switch it over and go into the '90s. The groups that started coming in the '90s.
Okay.
You know me. I know you. I already know who you gonna say. You already know who I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
Jodeci.
So shout out to Terry. Me and her, we agree on this one. I'm going Jodeci, man. Um, it was just that time, that era, and this, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny back then.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't do all of the fact checking like they would now. People was going to not Walmart, Payless to get those boots. Talking about they had Jodeci boots. To this day, honestly, you might know, but to this day, I honestly don't know what brand of shoes, though. I mean, the boots they were. They just would call. They was just looking at the design and like the sole part, and they was just calling them Jodeci boots. And I remember people, going and like I always like groups that had like some type of we ain't even used that word back then, but the swag to where you had an influence, an impact on the culture, and they definitely had an impact on the culture. I remember cats was coming to school with the little rain suits, you know what I'm saying? When they were right outside. Like, man, what this dude wear? So Jodeci definitely up there, bro. Um,
I just looked it up. I think Dr. Martens might have been
Dr.
they
Martin.
like combat boots they was wearing. Might
Yeah,
have been.
yeah. Hey, all I know is people wasn't going to get them Dr. Martin. They were going straight to the Payless and wherever else. They was going Myers, DSW, and getting whatever that had that look. But I definitely put Jodeci up there for the male
Yeah.
group.
So I guess combat boots, wherever you can find combat boots.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Boys to Men. When they came out, they made an instant impact. Instant impact.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Um, I guess another one on that Mount Rushmore. Um, I ain't even gonna go into the late '90s. I'm gonna just stay early '90s. I'm gonna go with Guy.
But see, Guy came on the 80s.
Well, yeah. You know what? You got me. Well,
To me,
because
I
them,
look at New Edition and Guy are the grandfathers that
yeah,
spawned. Jodeci will fall under the Guy tree, Drew Hill, Jagged
yeah,
Edge. Boys Men fall under New Edition and Backstreet, all them groups.
yeah.
More like
That's
the
a good point.
smooth guy, they was the more rough around the edges group.
That's a good point. Good point. You got me there. I will say, I was rocking with 112 when they came out. When it's time to go off to school.
Now 112 would be like in the middle because
Yeah, they was like a
could do
hybrid.
the Jodeci look
They had a
and the
hybrid.
Boys Men look.
Yeah, they was like a hybrid.
Yeah, that definitely would be the only I could think of hybrid group at that
Yeah,
time.
they came at that time. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. So yeah, I like how you broke it down. I like that Ross. I don't have nothing against that, man, because it was. I put it to you like this: it was almost like at that time, when we went into '90 up to '99, when it came to R&B. I'm a school the youngins out there, just so y'all know. The R&B had the game so locked down that the rappers had to start doing features
Yep.
with the R&B artists just to change the game because
Yep.
they was like, hey, these folks killing it. We want to get some of those numbers. So that's when you start having the biggies with the R&B artists, the
Yep.
Pacs with the R&B artists, things like that. So all
And they
I'm saying,
clown LL for making
yeah,
I Need Love, but he was ahead of the curve. Like you got to make something for the ladies.
got to make something for the ladies. We we grew up listening to that soulful music, but we wasn't old enough to really appreciate the Temptations like that because we didn't grow up with them. But once we hit them '90s, that R&B era took over.
Now, was you on Solo? that group?
Yeah, I like Solo. They was good.
The
But
way you want to put it, song.
yeah.
Cause they had like soulful, but had like the Jodeci look.
Yeah. Now we're gonna switch gears. Now, what would you say is your back at that time your favorite female group
Ooh,
of all time? I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. In Vogue for me, number one.
I can see En Vogue.
Yeah, In Vogue was up there.
I would say TLC for me because I bought more of their stuff.
Yeah, TLC.
They was on LaFace, and I was like, Babyface. If he wrote it, it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, TLC was up there. I'm gonna have to say SWV.
Yeah, that was another one.
SWV, Sisters with Voices.
Mm-hmm. I had to tune in for them videos. Like, there's a tall, dark one. She made Eric George now in the short, light skin one. The lead singer Coco was cool, but I'm like, she too slim. But the other two, yeah, buddy. I'm watching this video. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Shout out to SWV. So shout out to her. And it's crazy because the girl I was dating that went to college, she kind of reminded me of the tall, dark skin with the SWV a little bit.
Oh.
I'm like,
hey, that'll do it.
Come here, girl, with your tall stuff.
That'll do it, bro.
Get my hiking boots, go yodel. Okay. I don't know, something about 6 foot and thick, man. I like it, boy.
Hey, everybody got a thing, you know.
Yeah, I did know one. She would have been my ex-wife first, boy. I tell you, I was a sucker for that one. Now, who would be your GOAT female R&B artist?
Woo!
There's a lot of them coming out back.
Man, I'm putting like this because we talking about going to the 90s, man. Man, the 90s.
Not really a bad answer, honestly, in my opinion, because all of them
I think
on point.
It was, man. I mean, I already know who you gonna run with. From what I seen and witnessed myself, and the impact she had when she hit the block, I'm gonna go with MJB.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with MJB because she had that. You know how they call the queen of hip hop soul. She came in. She came in. Just gutter right out the gate, and it was like all the women gravitated towards her, like they understood where she came from. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a, hey, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. This was the 411. I remember she came with that, what's the 411, man? It was, she had, that's what I'm talking about, people making that impact. And then let's give it up to the Detroit Princess with Aaliyah when she hit the scene.
Yeah.
She hit the scene kind of hard. I have to give her her flowers as well, because when she hit the block, she was remember we seen her at Northland that time.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking up there like, hey, that was back when there was Hudson's and what Macy's. I'm looking like, don't need me coming over there talking to you. I'm looking dusted and disgusted. I'm gonna do the head now. I did straight. I stood right there like this. Keep it moving. Ain't no need me talking to you.
Man, Mary J did in my life. We used to hang out in mom crib. We smoked so much weed playing cards, dominoes.
Hey, but think about it. If you go back and listen to my life, you don't have to turn one track. It just depends on your mood and what you're going through. But literally, my life was one of them albums you ain't had to turn.
Man, I remember it's a song on her album, No One Else. Our boy Fred, who got murdered, and our boy Drew, we was looking at making a song. Cause that's me learned I was doing music. I'm like, okay, you sing a little bit. I'm like, look, I'm thinking of rapping this, and he started doing the rap to him. Like, bro, that would be dope to the same old school beat. And we sing. I forgot the name of the song was, but me and him jumped down there, chopped it up. Like, dang, this is a dope track, man. This is a dope track.
So y'all were trying to put a little spin to it.
Yeah, he was. You know, he that village stuff. So he like coming from the village and something.
Yeah.
I know Fred say he rap, but I'm like, this the first time, like, oh, Fred really can rap. okay, I can see us doing this. And I later learned he was supposed to go meet Jermaine Dupri before he got murdered going to that party, unfortunately. And when I look at T.I., he reminded me of him and what his career could have been.
Yeah. he had he had the same kind of background and
Dress and stuff.
image, look, everything with the whole tip thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, that definitely no one like that beat could have done something. Could have been something with it. But I would say, I mean, of course, my baby Shantae. She is the definition of a class seductress. When I start trying to, if I'm a married one, she got to be that. Because I noticed when she would do interviews, and even in real life, when I saw women on that similar elegant level, when that type of woman come in the room, the mood changed. Dudes start sitting up straight, fixing their clothes. Then other people come in, oh, what up, though? But when that come in, like, hold on, wait a minute. I got to present myself well. Like, okay, I want that type. And she was cool from what I got from the interviews. So her and definitely Mariah, because Mariah was just dropping so many hits. It's crazy.
Yeah, Mariah hit the scene hard and heavy. She definitely made an instant impact. What was that song? When she did that feature with ODB.
Fantasy.
Yeah, man, I remember they did a Detroit version, and he was like,
You
I
right.
feel it in the house, Oak Park, and I was like, man, that's crazy. To get ODB on the radio station to have a Detroit version at that time, that was crazy.
Yeah, and the thing that's funny that I think that's another interview Jermaine did on R&B Money podcast. Shout out to them. He would say she would come to him wanting to make songs over some hardcore hip hop beats. He like, you're Mariah. I'm not doing. I ain't messing up this brand. She's like, man, I want to sing over. Like, no. So I'm like, what hip hop tracks was she bringing this dude that she trying to sing over? He like, was it Pac or somebody? I was laughing. I always wondering, like, what was it that you like? Oh, nah. The brand you created. No, we ain't doing that.
I'm saying I'm keeping you over here.
We're gonna do this right here. What you been doing? We ain't gonna come with that woo or somebody type stuff. Like, okay. Now who you got for R&B artists? Mel.
You already know who I'm gonna say right out the gate. People out there, don't judge the man. The man, this is strictly the man's music, folks. I don't have nothing to do with his judgment that he had. But R. Kelly hit the scene, man. I seen some things in Cooley hallways that you couldn't get away with without no other artist, man. I remember when he came out with that Bump and Grind remix.
Yeah, that was
man, all you had to do is sing one little hook on it, and then the girl will come out of nowhere and start singing the other part. Like, what the hell going on, man? Like, this ain't no damn singing along with the rock type, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, you do that pretty brown.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they start singing like, hey,
that it had an impact, man, and that R. Kelly, man, I done seen that boy Kels make some songs, especially at that time. That 12 play album.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo,
that bring back some times right
there. Yeah, like I said, gotta call it time out. Woo. Time out. And he came out with that.
Then he hit you with the part 2.
Yeah. That was
like,
later.
No, this is
that was later on. But all I'm saying is that first one. So I'm gonna give it to Kales, man. That dude, his musically, I ain't never seen nobody like that, man. That's just can make that many hits, just writing that stuff down, on a whole nother level. Brian McKnight hit the scene hard. You know, when he was on Martin and everything like that.
Yeah, he helped write Boyz II classic Christmas album.
Maxwell hit the scene hard when he came out.
Yeah.
You know, so I like that. But I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna give the people what they want. I can't forget it. This man was the man when I was off to state. Genuine. when Genuine came out,
Yeah, he had
man.
a look, but to me, he got some songs, but he ain't had them many.
No, he ain't
He
had
got
like
the look.
the albums. He ain't had the albums,
Yeah,
but
he
he
got the look.
definitely that first album. When he came out, that they was playing
Like,
that.
the
So
difference is
anxious.
that definitely is a all-time classic.
Yeah, man.
Life has changed. You seen that to a girl, probably make up with
Yeah. That difference is been in weddings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I got like a 5-5 because these artists help me hone how I write and tackle music. I mean, always gonna be first Babyface, my mentor from afar.
Man, you can't use no Babyface. Babyface was started in them 80s.
Then he the reason why I started writing music. So yes, I'm using
No,
Babyface.
but he up put it like this. He up here.
No. This is my 5-5. Shut your trap. Talking your trash over there. Brian McKnight, R. Kelly, Joe, and
Oh yeah, Joe.
one more. I can't remember who the fifth person is at the moment. But these artists, one I looked at when I was always bad a tape or CD, I'm looking at who wrote it, read it, produced, arranged, sung it. Mm-hmm. And they did all of them. Like, okay, so they complete musician. And they all had different styles. But I would say R. Kelly, even though Babyface is my guy, I'll put him over him because R. Kelly has written like over 200 songs for all genres. And I ain't really see Babyface do that for all genres, and they all were hits. I mean, they already said he had albums that were different genres that probably be a hit of reggae or this or that. Like, you got something in you where, oh, I need this rock song. Okay, let's do this rock album. Like he had one of his album, the rock song with Kid Rock and Luda, Rockstar. Like, he did a rock type song and sound good. Like, dang, that's a lot of different flavor in you that you can bring out and it sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Babyface, I mean, you just say end of the road, I'm in love till you drop the mic. You ain't gotta say nothing else.
Yeah, he wrote some, like you say, he wrote some hits.
They at least 10 plus weeks on the charts breaking records. Them 2 songs long.
Wrote some hits, bro.
But I like the storytelling on how he tell a song. Because to me, the chorus would be the main point and the verses would get you there. And then the name he had when him and L.A. Reid started to Face Records, everybody went platinum because, we know Babyface right now, it's going to be good.
Right.
That's when he wanted to start Rebel Force Entertainment. Now, we got to flip it to the hip-hop side. Who would be your GOAT for a hip-hop group?
Man. Woo. I always say this because it's a hard toss-up for me because of the impact they made when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Wu-Tang.
I thought you were going to say no.
And Outkast.
I thought you were going to say both of them.
Yeah, because man, both of them, and one on the East Coast, one on the South. And when I say they put them on the map, they put them on the map. Like New York was already on the map. Let's pay homage to that. But what I'm saying is bringing their own style. When they was just focused on like the karate, kung fu type movies, putting that in. That was just like
in the 80s.
Yeah, it was like thinking outside the box. Mm-hmm. And as you know, I gravitated. You probably gravitated towards them because that's how like our crew was. It's like you always coming up with words nobody else use. I mean, it's just like we just do different stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Outkast was different when they did that Southern Player Listed Cadillac. Woo, man! that they had the Players Ball. I knew then when I first seen that Players Ball video, I was like, hey, these dudes gonna be special. You can see.
Oh man!
I mean, if you ever watched that Organized Noise documentary, my man that was behind it, he was saying how he had them like they was literally in boot camp running through the hood and how they had to do the song. So that he was preparing them for what they was going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, I had an opportunity to meet Wu-Tang.
Okay.
He was around here in Atlanta. Well, me and Tone came down here for spring break one year, and then I had the opportunity to meet Big Boy at a All-Star weekend party that was here when 03 Jordan's last year playing in the All-Star games.
Okay.
Yeah. So I seen Andre 3 Stack on the freeway the day that they did that green light video because he had the whole outfit on.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was in his range and I did the head nod. He was smiling. And I was like, man, I finally got to see him. So yeah, man. Two favorite groups. I actually had a chance to meet them, man.
Yeah, those two definitely Outkast. They Get Up, Get Out was my theme song to finish out my degree. Every day at my Illich, I'm in the lounge area, got my headphones in.
You need to get out and do something.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, dude, you got these last two capstones. We getting the butt up out of this. We getting it. We gonna get it. Quit playing these games. Wake up, get focused. And they was like, "What you listen to? You be hyper." Like, oh, it's my theme song. Finish this degree. Get up and get out. Go get something. Quit playing around. Even now, when I worked on the comedy movie, other stuff, I hit that boy like, quit bull crapping. Get your mind right, boy. Get on it. Get after it. Woo was different. You put me on to them. But that Wu-Tang claim nothing to fuck with. Like,
yeah.
Woo. Like, oh, the dude, okay, Matthew. He part of them. Okay, Bring the Pain was crazy. Outkast, man. That 14th floor song, they preaching on some thing. Like, okay. Then we used to come see your state. You couldn't go to no hall without hearing elevators playing. Like, they got state on lock. Everybody playing elevators, me and you. Like, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that when they came out with that album, man, that was like that was on the neck when they was them the AT aliens.
But for me, I would have to say, and this is where I got the squad from to start it. Dog Pound.
Yeah, now Dog Pound, yeah.
I remember listening to Dog Pound for Life on Above the Rim soundtrack. I'm in there banging that boy like, me and the fellas, we doing our thing. We a squad. We the squad. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have our own little rules. Don't mess nobody relative that's gonna marry them. Don't fight over money. Always have your brother back. Then like, well, we was in Latin, so it's New Squad.
The Now Squad. Really, what we were saying is the Now Squad.
Now Squad, yeah. But it still sounds good. The New Squad still sounds sweet. You don't know what the hell the word means. Noobs up, noobs down, like y'all that squad. They're like, y'all squad, like Kid and Nicole and all them. But everybody wanted to hang when the squad came in the room. Everybody wanted to hang over. We're gonna have some fun, make some beats, crack some jokes. I did notice that, like, y'all talk a lot of trash, but y'all gravitate. Then everybody started making their own little stuff. Like, okay, do you?
Yeah, do you?
I ain't mad at your thing, but this for life, boy. We found.
Yeah, we was all about having a good time, do your work, and you know what I'm saying. Once we started going to the games, you know what I'm saying, because you know what changed it was when we got cool with Candy, and he was like, man, y'all need to start coming to my games, and me and you looking like, okay, that was sophomore year, so me and you was like, okay, we'll start going.
Yep, because that's Brian Ponder. He was just as good as Kobe when he played shooting guard for Cooley. He graduated in 95, so 94 for him was his junior year and now sophomore year. When we got cool, then we started going, and them games was hype. We might have popped a lot of people.
But hey, because I remember he used to come to the class and ask us like what he could do better. Like he always wanted that constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember that one game he had 30 something. He was like, I was like, come here. And they was like, I was like, man, come on, man.
I said, you had in the class, bro. Like, come here, And she'll be like, y'all guys cut it out. Like, we just playing around, Miss Schumann.
Yeah, those were some good old times, man. We'd be going to the city playoffs, and oh man, that was crazy.
I remember that time me and you and Claudia was about to go somewhere. You had a pot in the back of the car. I was being an asshole. And I grabbed it, and now rapper fire hit it. He like, oh Lord, they shoot wrong. Scream, man. They gonna get me. They gonna get me. Scream, man. You like, Kyle, that's Jeff making noise.
Hey, he thought his life was over with.
Oh man, he was mad as hell at me for a minute. He got me back though. Good thing he ducked me when I was standing at the locker. I'm like, okay, you got your payback. But it's still funny. You said scream like this. I'm about to die. I'm about to join you, Elizabeth. You saw that Fred Sanford with it, man. Shout out to the fam Dale. That was hilarious. Now, who's your hip hop or rapper? Who's that guy? Don't go.
Anybody that know me, you already know. God rest his soul, Tupac Shakur. When that man was with Digital Underground on that same song, if you go back at that dude only had a small amount of time to make an impact. And then when he did that verse on that same song, I was like, man, I gotta keep an eye on this dude. This dude about to be special. And
yep, he was.
Then when he came out with a solo and he did Brenda's Got a Baby, I was like, oh, this dude deep. That's what I was like, this dude deep.
And my cousin said it that he gonna be spot like, man, that dude that was dancing like, man. Then I heard Brenda's Got a Baby like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I knew. That's why I knew he was deep. Like, cause cats ain't talking. Cause he could have been talking about some of the stuff everybody else was talking about.
Yeah, they weren't talking about that
and everything like that. But he came out being real conscious, thinking about a young girl that's 14 having a baby so early, and then she don't know what to do, so she put him in the track. Man, that was a real deep track, bro. That's what I was like. Yeah, this dude deep.
The crazy part, Omar Epps had an interview a while ago where when they was doing Juice, he saw a story in a newspaper of a 14-year-old girl died, had a kid, and just gave that backstory and rapped it to him. And that's to me like the only rap I ever heard where you didn't hear the chorus to the end of the song.
Wow. Yeah, hey, he was inspired. Pac was a different dude. It's a lot of stories that people don't really know. It's been rumored that he was in some city one time and a little girl got hit by a car. She was like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
They said he was on his way to the airport to go to a different city for a concert, and they said that he ended up telling the driver to take him to that hospital, and he met the parents.
Oh, he did.
Okay. Yeah, they said he stayed in touch with the family all the way until he was killed or whatnot. He ended up having a real good relationship with the little girl and family after that. So there's a lot of stuff that they don't really always talk about what he did off the camera.
He looked out for people on the level that he want to talk about.
Yeah,
I mean that dude. he kept me sane through a lot of bad times for Me Against the World album.
Man, when that album came out, it's so many songs on there. Me Against the World, Lord Knows. That was the one I used to have to play on repeat a lot.
Yeah, that was your track.
I had to play that Lord Knows because
I knew you on something when I call you. I'm like, oh, what's wrong, man? You got Lord Knows playing.
Lord knows, man. And so he used to be deep. Then he came out with his group, Thug Life. You know what I'm saying?
That album was a classic.
Man.
Yeah.
He took the Isley Brothers track and made it. I was like, woo, these dudes have killed it.
Yeah, maybe one song I might skip off that one, but that was a classic.
Yeah.
Part of Liquor, a lot of people I know was dying back then. I really felt that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pac. I'm gonna say Nas.
Okay.
Trying to see who else I was bumping. So, Scarface. That was my dude back then.
Let me try to
hand up a dead body. You don't believe that song? Hey, y'all remember being in the car hearing all the tracks, man? I used to be.
Yep. Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface was my dude.
For me, it'd be Pac, because when I was when I was going through depression, attempted suicide for a week in 11th grade, God get you where you at. Go play that Me Against the World. And you know talking about death. That soothes your mind for some reason. So boy, go play that album. Stop, put that knife down. And whenever I had those type of moments, Me Against the World, just let it play. Like it's gonna get better. But especially Me Against the World. He'll tell you, like, you know, gonna be dark time before the light. Take your chest out, keep your head up and handle light. Yep. Shake it off, boy.
Shake it
Get
off.
back out there, keep grinding. Biggie. When I worked at Chief Snack Stop washing cars, I used to have to do all the windows. All the doughboys who had the Broncos and the big trucks, everybody was banging Juice. I'm like, who is this? Oh, this dude from New York, Notorious B.I.G. Like, okay. So I'm hearing this every truck after truck, like, damn. Him and my man Big Mike player. So I'm like, do y'all got the plug or something? Because I ain't heard this on the radio. And my brother started playing, like, cut that off. Like what, man? The Doughboys play that every day. I'm watching their truck, man. They had this 2 weeks before y'all had it. That's how I knew, like, okay. But Biggie talked about stop being broke, which was cool because people always had a Biggie Pac debate. But Pac talked about a lot of world issues, well, besides just getting some money, getting a girl. You still ain't
Big was real creative. He was one of the first rappers that was coming off the top. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was able to do his tracks and real creative. So he definitely in my top three. He definitely had like you said, Juicy. I remember when he did what's that song he did with
Shaq?
The one he did with Kels.
Okay. Love You Tonight.
Yeah. Hey, when he played that one, it was like, hey, I was like, man, this dude on another level, man. But yeah, it was some serious, hip hop artists back in the day.
In my opinion, Nas had that Tupac in him, but he'd make a lot of bullshit songs instead of that real. Like One Mic, he'd come with one like, man, you got that in you to talk about some real stuff. Then you go to Uchiwali or something like, come on, man, you got it in you to make a classic album on a One Mic level. That's like, oh, that's some real stuff you talking about. But he'd go back to the stuff. I don't know why.
The album, If I Ruled the World album was next level.
Yep.
And I think that other one, Stillmatic was crazy. Or Illmatic. Illmatic.
I think I was Stillmatic.
It was both of them.
Illmatic was 94, and when he had to Hate Me Now was Stillmatic.
Stillmatic, yeah.
99. It's like every other album here coming, like you got it. Even like Eminem, when he came along, like he had it, but it's like artists wouldn't just stay there and make an album like that on that real type of content. I don't know why. I think that would have been something great musically that the world needed to hear.
Man, I remember when M made that song on his first album, I Am Whatever You Say I Am. And I was like, whoa. When I heard that beat, I was like, I don't know what inspired him on that track, but when I tell you he snapped on that one, he snapped.
Not Afraid. He got cleaned up. A lot of finals, and I'm pretty sure other people that was in college or school. Lose Yourself.
Yeah. The one they did for 8 Mile.
Like, dog, you're right. You got one shot. You better take it.
Yeah.
And that's what's missing with hip hop now. You don't have people talking on real stuff. Everybody want to talk about women, money, cars. Like, it used to be a variety in hip hop.
And you know what's crazy? I remember when they was filming 8 Mile, and the day that they was like, yeah, we need extras for the battle scenes. And when I woke up that next morning, man, it was cold. And it was like February or March. I was like, man, I ain't going down there so I can be freezing, man. And then when the movie came out, I was dusted and disgusted. Like, man, I could have been right there.
Nah, you should have went, man. Probably saw your face.
Like, I could have definitely went, man. Because they said when they was filming it, when you watch the extra bonus scenes, he was doing like little ad libs. He wasn't really saying nothing when he was like battling against real local Detroit artists, and the crowd started getting restless. So he actually had to rap against some of them cats because people were starting to boo, like boo. So then he got the mic and started rapping against the people, and they respected it. So I was
Okay.
like, hey man, I could have been a part of that whole thing.
Yeah. Now, who your female rap artist?
Oh, oh man. I'm gonna pay homage to the '80s first. I'm gonna give solo artists because she's still relevant to this day, doing on the business side of things, which is MC Light. She held her own, you know what I'm saying? So she in a different bracket. But when we come into the '90s, I would have to say, man, all-time female artist for the '90s, hip hop. Queen Latifah held her own.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that one too.
Yeah, and she was relevant. I'm trying to think of somebody else that that was doing their thing and they was relevant. I feel like when Foxy Brown first hit the scene, she was doing her thing, and Eve.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah, now there we go. Now Missy, talk about longevity. We gotta give it to longevity, creativity, and talking about somebody coming into the scene and doing their own thing. It was definitely Missy.
No, the Kim could flow, but she always talked about the sex and getting dude, which is just she's the founder of the Cardi B's and all these people.
Yeah,
But she could flow for real.
she put herself in a box when she didn't expand,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Song with Mobb Deep was like the only one I could really think of where she came with some other flow.
Oh, yeah, Quiet Storm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't just put her out there, because I get it was an audience that Biggie saw for her to rap that way, but she had more skill than that.
Yeah.
To be more versatile.
She could have been pushed with some other creative tracks.
Mm-hmm. Now, female rap group. There was a few, not a lot, but some.
Female rap group. Let's see here. I think it wasn't because we go in the '80s. You had Salt and Pepper. They did their thing going into the '80s. They kind of kicked it off and held it down for the female rappers, and when it came to a group. But going into the '90s, group wise, that's tough, man. When you talk about hip hop part of it, that
y'all remember Conscious Daughters, Funky?
Hey, no, I was about to say, I can't.
That's one of the hardest songs ever.
Man, that Funky Expedition,
like, that flowed and the beat was crazy.
You can go listen to that right now, man.
I still do.
You go listen to that right now, and that beat, the 808s they had in there, like doom 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 doom.
Mm-hmm.
Expedition, Funky Expedition, and then guess what happened? Ford came out with a Ford Expedition. Y'all put them girls some money, man. Y'all didn't know nobody had Expedition till that girls made that song, man. Somebody
that did
somebody owe them some damn money around here, man. Y'all ain't slick. Somebody in the CEO was in there like this. Like,
I remember we be playing that, barbecuing, playing cards and stuff at mom's crib. That was the hangout spot, and banging and like, dang, what's that? Like, oh, these you call Conscious Daughters out here. Like, okay, that's dope. Because you had the boss, but she later was just making up that persona.
Yeah, the boss. She grew up in Detroit, then she was on the West. So, but I can't think of because TLC was kind of they had doing her thing, doing her thing. So I give them a hybrid when it comes to all females. They was probably real good. Then a female that held her own in the group was Lauryn Hill with the Fugees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not all women, but I'm just saying she held her own in the group and she could rap or sing.
Yeah, she didn't really do too much on her Miseducation album.
Yeah, she did like 2 tracks, I think, what she was rapping on, but the rest of them, she was really showing her singing skills on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You had that Nonchalant chick. I know she won the group. She had that 5 o'clock in the morning track.
Oh yeah.
Tell them
Yeah.
but stay off them corners. That was man, they came with beats when they came. Females back then when they came to rap, them beats was hard. And they talked about something. Ain't a
Yeah.
lot of
I think they knew like I gotta have a beat first, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody
yeah.
gonna listen to it.
Like a lot of these artists right now just leaning too much into the sexual stuff. Like, yeah, we know you got a body, dudes want you, cool, but what else? It's a lot going on in this world that you can talk about. For
And
real.
what else can you bring to the table?
And I mean, I think they got mad when Jermaine Dupri had called it stripping music. But I'm like, technically, he's not wrong. Y'all should have took that label and made more money off of it because that's what it falls under the guidelines of. It ain't hip hop where you talking about whatever. Or you battling people. Like, y'all say y'all different persons, same content.
Mm-hmm.
I get you getting your money, but for love of hip hop, like, maybe it's some more on the riders that'll come with some real flavor.
Yeah, and then you know when it comes to female groups, you know, like you said, maybe it'd be somebody that come out whether it's two duo or a trio that come out and really kill it. Like JJ Fad, you know, they did that Supersonic in the '80s.
Yeah,
That was next level.
yeah, the way they rap fast. They were
Yeah,
doing that before Bone came out.
yeah, they was there. They was doing their thing.
That's another rap group that changed the game, rapping and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Easy seeing something in them boys from Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
and put them boys on the map, man. And they definitely came in there and came in with something different.
Track they did with Biggie, Notorious Thugs, like, woo.
Yeah, they snapped on that track too. They even made Biggie change his flow on that track.
Yeah, he did.
He had
That's
to
like
change his flow to fast.
you look at R&B and hip hop. You go from 90 to like maybe 2010. That was like the last golden era. Because a lot of stuff coming out now, it might be unknown people that's dope compared to what they trying to push on you. Like, I don't
Yeah,
no, that's not it. This no, I heard this person over here. I just on a humble that's doing their thing. I'm listening to that. Now, who's someone that you thought was slept on, R&B or hip hop?
mm,
You don't talk about enough.
okay. Um, I like this topic right here, man. For me, when it comes to rap groups, I felt like Ghetto Boys. Um, I felt like Ghetto Boys was really one of them groups where a lot of people only gonna focus on my mind playing tricks on me, but them boys had some. They was really dropping some heat. You know, that's how I learned about Scarface and what he can bring to the table. Like, hey, if this dude get a solo album out here, it's gonna be ball game because he got something to
Yeah,
say. You know,
and that
and
was a mental health song.
yeah,
But as a kid,
yeah.
like,
You like I said, you ain't think about that. Like that's what they was talking about.
yeah.
You know, and it went over a lot of people's heads. So I would say them as a group. As far as a solo artist, hip hop,
Goody Mob, don't talk about enough.
yeah. And hey, now when you talking a sleeper group, I would say Goody Mob because them dudes had some really good tracks, and they was talking. Who's that peeking through my window? Wow. I was like, man, them dudes, they came out from that umbrella, man. So they definitely came with
I
some.
remember the E5E fraternity I was in high school or we was in.
Yeah.
We did that program for about Stop the Violence. It was a song, I forgot which one that we were rehearsing the steps to. That I forgot which one it was, but like, dang, they Goody Mob made this? I ain't know this. Okay.
What's the group that was out of Chicago? I think they was another group that people slept on.
Oh.
Do or die. Do
Do or
you want
Die.
to ride?
And you
In
had
the
the Proof
street
of
of
Conflict too.
Yeah, and them dudes was snapping, man. They was definitely snapping. I would have to say they was definitely one of them ones where people would sleep on them.
Now I would say they came on like former pimps that started rapping.
Yeah.
The whole look and flow was like, man, you was Pimp Lucius or somebody outside talking about
Hey,
his Captain Cosby.
like I said, the way they was rapping, like they've been around a lot of pimps and players.
Yeah,
And
they
stuff,
just care
man.
like they just too pimpish with it.
Yeah,
But it sounds sweet.
and uh, Pimp C and UGK,
Yeah, yeah.
they was definitely under the radar because when they did that song with Jay-Z, I remember people like, who's that? What they talking about?
Oh, that
Another
international song with Outkast.
yeah.
Woo!
Oh, I got one more group to say that people slept on. 8 Ball and MJG.
I about to say to you, them.
Yeah, 8 Ball and MJ. And you go back and listen to some tracks they got together, like woo.
Now people don't like to talk about it, like they don't like to get Hammer his props for hip hop. But Master P, he filled the Tupac void for the end of the 90s.
Yeah.
Before Cash Money came on, Lil Wayne and all them.
Yeah.
Beats by the pound. He found them cats, he found the gem because they was coming with them beats.
Yeah, they Master P came hard in the paint around 93 and then really started taking off around 94, around like the nation. I remember that True album, people looking like, man, what you listen to? Body. What the heck is that you listen to? Like,
Yeah,
hey, man. I remember telling everybody, I don't know why, man, but I had a good ear for who gonna make it.
I just look at your ass like you trying to be gang affiliated or something. What the hell is True?
I was like, hey, that's what I told y'all. I was like, hey, man, don't sleep on these boys, man. I'm telling you.
Dude, Joe having dreams of being a thug.
Hey, sure enough, that dude blew up. I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
they did. You're right. I remember Joe told me that when Jay-Z came out, Reasonable Doubt, like, man, that dude gonna be about like this dude. Man, let me check this album. I'm like, I gotta give it to a Reasonable Doubt is a classic.
Hey, Reasonable Doubt definitely a classic.
It's a classic. I'm like, Joe, you do not tell one lie. This is a classic album.
Yeah, that is a classic album, man.
Mm-hmm.
That one is a classic album.
Yeah, I remember my brother-in-law.
That song with MGAB. Yeah, that's.
I remember when he was before he got saved and went to the pastor route. My brother-in-law had a group 100% pure. They had a song "When We Ride" that was crazy in Detroit.
Oh
like,
my goodness,
that song bananas.
Yeah, hey,
like you can still do music. You ain't got to do that, but you got the skill set.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell he was inspired by Scarface because he called himself Face back then. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be no issues or whatnot. But I remember that song, they was snapping.
Because before, a lot of rappers were doing stuff in Detroit, but you hear like, but that was fairly like, okay, so there are some real producers in the D that make quality music.
Okay. Yeah, they was gonna be on that Fuji's type vibe where they was rapping, singing. Yeah. They had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy for his career.
Yep. They had a little bit of everything. Well, how about yourself? Who you got?
Who?
As far as a sleeper, whether it's individual or group.
Warren G didn't get enough credit.
I like that pick.
He dropped some stuff. I still listen to sometime the LBC. Old School, they was on the show soundtrack. They had a song there, but I ain't see them do too much after they came out as an R&B group. Well, my bad. Isaac gets their name. The name of the song was Old School. They used that Groove View track from Isley's.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Rap, you had what was the song group I came across? Well, I know our boy Matt, his group, Uneducated Scholars.
Okay.
They had a song that was dope on their album. Ransom, like they hold in hip hop, they need clout, they hold the game on house or something like that. All they flows went with the beat. I'm like, okay, y'all got something. Let's see, who else? Hip hop. But 94 was the year where a lot of people came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of 94, let me say this. Shout out to my man Buster Bus for getting ready to be inducted into the, getting his star out there in Hollywood and
Yeah,
everything. Because I
he's done a
remember
lot.
when he left the leaders of the New School group to go solo, some people was probably doubting him. Hey, he ain't really got it like that. But one thing, my man was creative. The song he did with Janet Jackson, the video was next level.
Yeah,
When he did that, put your hands where the eyes, man. That video was inspired by Coming to America. I mean, he was always thinking outside the box and not scared to do some crazy videos. That was nice.
you know something that's crazy, and it might sound weird to people hearing it, but Ice Cube and Ice-T don't get talked about enough when it comes to hip hop as solo artists. They might just view them as being, oh, they do movies and TV show, but Ice Cube was Pac before Pac because he was coming out with a new album, he was dropping a movie, then it became Pac doing it. Then first it was Ice-T doing it because New Jack City's still a classic.
Still a classic.
And he always came from that street perspective to tell you not to do it. Like the song, I remember we was playing the record in the 80s of I'm Your Pusher. And I'm sitting here listening to him like, is he equating selling music like drugs? Like, oh, you caught that? Like, yeah. But he told he found a way not to be on the corner that way, but to do it with something more positive is selling music. Like, dang, that's kind of creative. Because he looked like a dope boy.
Yeah.
He looked like he the dude that got to connect with what's coming in with the hair, the suits, and you have like, yeah, you definitely got that look, but you switching it on what you should be doing. Then Cube No Vaseline. That's like
instant classic.
Like, you ain't had to hit him like that, man. I think that made them stop after that. Well, 1 or 2 albums after the fact, like, okay, we done as a group. That was just
that was that heat right there. That was like too much to handle.
That certificate was a classic.
Yeah, he brought it.
Who was someone that you was listening to when the 2000s hit?
Man, once we started getting into the millennial years, as far as like your R&B, you started having like your Jagged Edges of the world, your Drew Hills of the world. Cisco started having his own individual run.
Yeah.
I remember like new people that was up and coming at that time. I remember Chingy had his song right there, and put in St. Louis. It was nice to see Nelly have his run.
There was so many people.
Yeah, I mean they was really putting the St. Louis thing on the map. Because I remember when they came out with the Air Force Ones.
Oh man,
and that tip drill video, that's the most controversial, one of the most controversial videos.
That shit was crazy.
People staying, hey, you remember they used to have the BET After Dark? People staying up trying to watch that one.
I was shocked, like, oh, y'all showing some real stuff in the cut videos. Okay.
And the crazy thing is that was the former Falcon player Ray Buchanan's house that they did that at.
Oh. Okay.
That's why they was wearing that jersey. You go back and watch that video.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, that's why they was wearing. You know what I'm saying? And man, I know that video. So when man he slid the card down the cheeks, and then the girl started shaking. I was like, oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, that was like a team. I'm like,
yeah. What? I said, no, don't let them use you like that, because you know what I'm saying. No, don't let them use you like that. But yeah, I remember. The 2000s is kind of when I would say that it was no longer the merge. It was there. It was like it was nothing for hip hop artists to work with an R&B artist.
Yeah, it was more separate in the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Because you look at what Jay-Z and R. Kelly did. They did the Best of Both Worlds, the album together. So that was like, you know, it was nothing for people to link up and bring the two worlds together.
R. Kelly.
Then you start seeing the R&B, you know, started to take take a shift and start going a different direction too with different up and coming artists.
Yeah, when you get R&B thug, that's when everybody kind of followed after R. Kelly said that. Jaheim came out with the braids. Genuine eventually got braids. Like everybody got the thug look that was singers.
Yeah.
It just slowly you seeing some people come back now going back to R&B.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
you can merge them, but you still an R&B artist, dude. You shouldn't be the rapper. Just like the rapper shouldn't be you. Like
Stay in your lane.
parallel. we
Well,
have balance.
I remember back in the days, Chris Brown, when he was, rapping the singing the songs that he had back then, and you fast forward to now where he on tour, and everybody that's going to his tour saying, "Hey, this dude is performing." Like he giving you a show at these concerts.
Well, had he never had that situation with Rihanna, he would have been just as worldwide big as Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I agree.
Because people don't notice the slight tweak. After that happened, they stopped saying singer, actor Chris Brown. They said rapper, actor, singer. I'm like, y'all label him a thug now. Okay. And I saw some recent a clip where he said, I think Busta Rhymes helped him get back on when his career was almost flatlined from after.
Oh, wow.
So it's good to see that the talent he had is getting respected with his Breezy Bowl he's doing right now. Everybody going to it, but that was what was saying prior to all that. He gonna be on that Mike Jackson global phenomenon stratosphere.
Yeah.
So that happened. Because the talent, and then you heard that this song he did also like, oh, he's triple threat. He can rap, sing, and dance. Like, yeah, you don't see too many cats can do all that.
Yeah, that's true.
They ain't that sweet. Do you listen to anything out now in 25? Anybody?
I would say now, I like Tim's. I like her. From the motherland. I want to say she's from Nigeria, so don't quote me on it.
Okay.
The Afro beats type style, but she's singing. She really got a good stuff. I like Money Long.
Okay.
I think she's good. I like my man that played in Power, Rotimi.
Okay.
Yeah, he got some good tracks out there. So yeah, man. I like some of these new up and coming artists.
Okay. I know her. She's cool.
Yeah, her. She nice.
When I was living on, when I had my MacBook during that time period before, I didn't have one for a minute. I used to always be on iTunes, and I came across the dude Stevie Huang, Asian artist. He was like an Asian Usher. Like, I ain't know they do R&B over here. Like, dang, okay, this stuff sound dope. They used to always see like new stuff and like, who this? Let me listen to this, listen to that. Like, oh, okay. So it definitely was amazing to see how a lot of our music, R&B, hip hop, has become global now, where you can hear someone from India sound like Pac, like sound good.
Yeah, yeah.
When we were younger, what they don't make our music. Like, no, everybody music is universal, man. Everybody can make it. Do it sound good.
Like you say, hey, people being creative wherever now.
That man said in James Brown movie, do it sound good? Do it make you feel good? What's wrong with it? That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Right. You know? What you doing for health?
So health now, man. I think today is I'm gonna just say the importance of, if you have the insurance, man, make sure you go get your dental cleanings and things like that checked out, because it'll save you from having gum disease and some other things like that. You know, I feel like hygiene and this the one cosmetic thing I feel like everybody, if you needed to have it done, then you got to do what you got to do. Whether it's in the States or across the water, that's, making sure your teeth is good, man. Because I feel like you got to get in front of people. You got to make sure your breath smells good. You got to make sure everything is good, man. Because you don't want to be that person that walk up and you got to do a presentation and people like, hey,
Yeah, that's true.
So I think, saying definitely make sure we stay on top of those dental cleanings with your insurance and things like that. For those who have insurance, because it's important, man. Hygiene is everything. It ain't all about deodorant and showers. It's also about, you keeping you from getting halitosis and things like that. So definitely, do your dental checkups and make sure your teeth is good.
Okay. And I just thought Tyrese, he did a lot for music. He don't get
Tyrese, yeah.
Forgot about him. For me, I'm kind of picked up doing 3-a-day light workouts because I'm down to 324 now.
Okay.
Last time I was at 332. Like, okay, we're gonna be Black Thor boy.
Keep it going.
They're gonna feel that pitch when I post it.
Keep it going, bro.
Whole thing, keep it cracking, and you feel better. Get working on yourself, get better, get to the better version of yourself. But definitely that. Plenty of water. And sometimes you need to unplug from everybody, everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because life keep going. You need a time for yourself. Stop. All right. Reset. Get back to it.
100%.
That's what I got for the folks. Last words before we head out.
Last words. Today was fun. We were talking about music. One thing we know for sure is that you live long enough, you're gonna see beats recycled. You're gonna see songs sampled. And we at a time and day when we starting to see the songs that we talked about from the 90s being
they sampling that now
with the artists using it, and some of them pulling those artists out to come out to the concert with them and sing their part. So that's nice to see. It's always good to see new artists pay homage to the what we would be considered the unks and the aunties today. Saying that era. So it's definitely a cool thing because no matter what genre of music you're listening to, you're listening to something out there. I know like a lot of people like podcasts and things like that, but outside of those podcasts, whether it's R&B, whether it's 70s, 60s, soulful music, jazz, neo soul, Afro beats, whatever it is that you like, that's what makes this thing. It's an art. It's creative. You respect the art. So I would say, do your thing. It's your car, it's your crib. You can listen to what you want to, have at it. Go in there and do your thing. I was just coming on here with Jeff earlier, and I was playing Raekwon, Glaciers of Ice. Classic track. And because I see
classic.
He listened to his stuff beforehand, and he seen me rocking out like, let me mute this and see what he got going on. And then once he heard it, he like, okay, no wonder why.
Man, you hear that track, you like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, man. I would just say, just keep paying homage to these artists, old and new, and that's why they got all these streaming apps. Make your playlist. That way, somebody invites you to the cookout. Hey, let me play my playlist. I got some heat for y'all. So yeah, that's my take, bro.
Okay, mine would be music does a lot to our society, whether you need to uplift you, help you get through something, or have a fun event to celebrate something. If we didn't have music, this would be a totally different planet. Because you need an outlet to deal with stuff. That's always been my outlet when I've dealt with stuff, to go make music. I was talking to somebody recently where if I could, I'd be in the studio make music right now. That's work, not to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's sanctuary. Make it something that you ain't heard. Like, I ain't gonna love this. So find something that inspires you. If it ain't music, art, or whatever, find something else. Because life can get rough, but you need an outlet to where you can keep it going. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week. I was gonna give it to you real. Hit this ad and this outro. Y'all enjoy the rest of the weekend. Till next time, everybody.
Everybody have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of Ground Floor. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to check out any of my merchandise, you go to Amazon.com for my books or my music. Merchandise be coming soon. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with J.O. Lee. And tune in next week. Mm-hmm.